Well, it's been quite a while since my last video, and I don't know, I just haven't felt the need to do so. I've been busy, and when I have been inspired by something or something's interested me to make a video, such as Mortal Kombat 1, I feel I've constantly been like pushing it away, being like, oh, I'll write the rest of this later. But tonight, I just. I don't. By the way, I'm not going to count this as a review. Just finished Battlefield Bad Company, and. Whew. I wanted to talk about it, and it made me think about the military shooter genre, and just first person shooters in general, and also video games in general. I feel personally that so often in video games there's no personality, and we keep getting mediocre content, everything that looks the same. Whether it's a sports game, a military shooter game, which every single one's starting to blend in together with nothing to really give any variety, no character or soul. So many things that just come out with no personality and are just trying to. They feel like just making money. There's no fun to it in the soul. So, want to bring up Battlefield Bad Company, which I feel is just such a great example of how character, how attitude, how the tone in a game can change so much. For starters, Battlefield Bad Company's gameplay is fine. It's fun to me, and I enjoy it quite a bit. I love the Battlefield games and their gameplay. However, it feels like if you just had the gameplay on its own, none of the other stuff, it's average. It's what you need for a military shooter with a bit extra. Plenty of variety with weapons, all that stuff, blah blah blah. Nothing special, and nothing that innovates. That's something funny, a point to bring up, but Battlefield Bad Company does not innovate really with any of the gameplay. There's other than the Frostbite engine, which by now is nothing impressive. Every single video game we ever play now, of course we can blow through walls, of course there's destruction, but the Battlefield games have always been the peak of this, and they started a lot of they weren't the first ones to start it. I feel like it was Red Faction. Yeah, that was it. But Battlefield Bad Company introduced it into this military genre, and it just that does add to a lot of the fun of it, the destructibility of so many things. However, the gameplay is just average and nothing special. So, why am I saying again, which I just mentioned in the beginning, so shit memory why you're asking me this, but you're asking, Isaac, why are we talking about why this is an example for video games when it's got just average gameplay that doesn't really innovate in any way? Well, because of its character and the soul. Battlefield Bad Company does not take itself seriously. I mean, there's a smiley face pin on that grenade, and I love that, but also, it just doesn't take itself seriously at all. I might upload a few clips on YouTube later of some things I thought were just funny. And that's the thing, the tone, it's lighthearted, and the characters have personality. They aren't just the average military whatever, it's just another fucking Captain Price, or it's another soap that doesn't say anything for the whole game, or maybe, I don't know, yells or something. No, these are characters that have personality, characters that talk about how they want to get that gold and buy a fucking Truckosaurus Rex. I mean, it's got personality, alright, and that adds so fucking much. So this is really what I want to talk about. How I feel even games that aren't innovating, even games that aren't doing much with their gameplay, that's just what you need to make this genre okay, because again, this isn't much special with gameplay. It's fun, but it doesn't do anything that's special. But because of its character, because of the lightheartedness of it, because of the characters that are memorable, because of the good writing, because of well-made jokes, it's able to stand out of the crowd, and it's why Battlefield Bad Company sticks out from the rest of the Battlefield games, and Battlefield fans love fucking Bad Company. I feel that this is so important to look at today with so much media, not just video games, but looking at video games, I feel so much stuff is just average. It's bare minimum, oh, let's just push this out, or blah, blah, blah. It's not adding anything, but also it feels soulless. I feel like Ubisoft is such a... And I talked about this in a video about why I'm not a huge fan of Ubisoft. And I feel that every time they release a game, it's nothing at all. I mean, Rainbow Six Extraction, there's no personality to it either. Same with all the Ghost Recon games that they release now. Nothing feels that it has personality. When if it took some notes from here and just added some memorable characters, I don't know, for whatever tone they're going through for, try to write well for that. Good writing, well-made characters, and by the way, good level design, because that's something I should have said about this game. It's not just that, but one of the reasons the gameplay is so fun is because of the level design. That's just a quick thing. But honestly, if you don't know how to innovate with your gameplay, not sure what to do, it's fine if it's just the standard Ubisoft formula you've had, or the standard military shooter formula that you see in everything when, cover, get out, shoot, grenades, blah blah blah, get up close, knife someone. That's fine, but you need to do something to make it stand out. Well, which in this case is well-made characters, well-made jokes, good writing, well-made levels, and all this, again, just makes it memorable, and that's what you want out of a video game experience, to remember it and say, that was fun, because then you might pick it up again, then you'll recommend it to people, and then these companies can make more money. I don't know, though, it's just... I feel like as time goes on, we get less and less of these things that have any personality, and I am sad about that, but I feel every gamer is sad about that, and with some companies, again, it feels that that's more the case than others, like fucking Ubisoft I just mentioned. I did not mean to just stop that video, so this might be some sloppy editing. Anyways, I just want to finish this video with saying it's been a bit since I made a video, and this game inspired me, and I think I'll make some more videos from now on, you know, more often maybe. There's some other things I want to talk about, such as Mortal Kombat, and I really would love to make a Witcher 3 review once I have that finished, and maybe even talk about The Witcher 2. I love that game, and The Witcher 3 is fucking phenomenal so far. But yeah, I think this is a fun little topic to talk about, and I feel whenever I get inspired by games like this to make a video talking about this stuff, be fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you heard from me, if you agree, disagree, please tell me about it in the comments below. If there's anyone that sees these videos and cares to get into more of a discussion about it, please do. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, I don't care, YouTube doesn't show me. And subscribe, I guess. Well, now that this is finished, I'm gonna go play... not Crossfire X.